times have really changed. I was on the internet today and I was looking at pictures and I saw this picture of an older man and woman, and they were sitting on the front porch, and each one of them had a newspaper up before them reading, and you couldn't really see them. You could see the newspaper they were holding in front of them, but you knew from their form that they were a bit elderly, and they were enjoying the newspaper. Now we hold up our cell phones, we hold up our iPads, we may have our laptops or what have you. It just shows the difference in the day. But you know, sometimes the little ones coming up, they have no idea about the newspaper. They have no idea about the paper man that used to come around and throw that newspaper in the yard. They don't have an idea about the history, some of the wonderful things that have taken place in history, and how that God has blessed mankind to upgrade and upgrade. And it makes you think, what will it be like 20 years from now? And some of us may not be around or we may be around, but my goodness, what a story to be able to tell from whence we have come. Remembering those evenings and seeing those elderly people out there reading their newspapers. They look forward to that. And it seemed like life in those days had a simplicity to it. There was peaceful surroundings. There was no real worries about even having to lock your door. Let's just say if you went from your front porch and you went in the house to get a glass of lemonade or what have you, you can feel a freedom to come back and know that everything was going to be just like you left it. Now today, it is not so. But you know, somebody needs to hear that story. We never know what it will generate in the heart of the hearer. And so we want to be sure to share not only stories like that, but all kinds of stories, bless God. And also, we're going to be sharing stories from books. This is a particular book that I've written called A Better Day. This is one of my favorite books. It's about a mom and her 3 kids, and she was raising them alone. And they were, when I say broke, busted, and disgusted, they were there at that place. But those children carried a light. For some reason, they carried a love for Jesus. And they would encourage that mom in this story, hope. They would encourage her to believe God for a better day. And I hope you can join us when we're out and about and we're reading this particular book and just sitting back with a cup of tea or coffee or whatever your favorite beverage might be. You never know what God may spark. And somehow I believe that there's a book in you. There's a story in you that someone needs to hear. So God bless you and thank you for stopping in. I look to see you around the table.